Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to another What Sold video. For those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Tyler. I'm a part-time picker out of Texas. I go to garage sales, estate sales, thrift stores, you name it, to find stuff to flip online for a profit. So if you like that kind of content, subscribe down below. We have 8 items that sold for a total of $342.72. Let's go ahead and get these shipped out. Today is the 1st of January 2021, so 2020 is over. Hopefully this year is a better year than last year. So let's go ahead and show you guys what sold. Alright guys, so the first thing that sold was a good pickup that we got from Goodwill for $2.99. It is this here, this little robot. It's Wall-E from the Disney movie, but it's a remote control robot. It's a remote control robot. I do not have the remote controller though. Still, this here sold for $39.99 plus shipping. The buyer's all in at $49.92. If you can find the controller, I'll put a picture of the controller here. If you can find the controller for these for 10, 15, 20 bucks, you can flip them for around $70. The remote controls for these are a good Bolo. I'll put a picture of them here so you know what to look out for, like at Goodwill, because a lot of times I'll find remote controls like in the toy section, just laying in the baskets and stuff. You don't really know what they go to, but sometimes they can be worth pretty good money. Any remote controls you guys come across, always look them up, because they usually sell really well by themselves if they're hard to find. And if they go to something like this, they can bring really good money, because people that buy these or just have these at the house and they lost their remote control broke, they're willing to pay decent money for a replacement. I've looked everywhere for a replacement for these things. Amazon didn't have them. Nowhere had them. And on eBay, they were selling for like $70, which just wasn't worth it for me. So I just sold this by itself, which was a pretty good flip. $2.99 to $39.99. I'll take that all day long. So we'll go ahead and get this shipped out. And how I ship these big items like this is in a 12 by 10 by 8 from Walmart. I get a lot of my boxes from Walmart. The 12 by 10 by 8s, the 11 by 8 by 5s, and the 6 by 6 by 6. And I order the rest of my stuff from eBay. So we'll go ahead, get that shipped out. All right guys, so the second item that sold was a Dragon Ball Z PSP video game. We keep the video games down here. All right, so we keep the video games down here in this drawer. It's Dragon Ball Z. Where is Dragon Ball Z? There it is. Alright, so this game right here, fully complete. It's got the manual and the disc. Disc is in amazing condition. This one here actually sold for $20 plus shipping. The buyer's all in at $24.17. This game here was actually part of a buy that we did last week, where we spent 160 bucks. We're well into the profit on that buy by now. And yeah, so this one here is just adding on to the top of it. We'll go ahead and get that shipped out to the buyer. All right guys, so the next item is a Sony PSP console. It's the silver one, PSP 3001. We sold it with a charger and 8 games/movies. This actually sold twice. We had one guy that didn't pay for it, and I usually give people 24 hours to pay for video consoles like this. And if they don't pay within 24 hours, I cancel it and then relist it and put it back up on eBay. The reason I did that on this person is because they didn't message me back when I sent them an invoice or a message. After about 20 hours or so, it was the next morning, I sent them a message. And you guys can let me know how you would handle this down below in the comments, but the guy had no feedback. It was a brand new account. I have a YouTube channel, and I'm thinking that it was somebody that was trolling me. So they just sent an offer, and I actually sent an offer for $80 and plus shipping, and I accepted. But the great thing is that we put it back up on eBay because I knew they weren't going to pay. You could tell it was a fake account. And we actually ended up selling it for more. So we sold it for $90 plus shipping. The buyer's all in at $107.73. That's this one right here. So we have the console, and this thing is, all right guys, so here it is right here. I'm actually throwing in an extra game. This is Need for Speed Most Wanted. The thing was cracked. I'm gonna put them a note in there and say, hey, I threw in this extra, these extra 2 games here, Ratchet and Clank and Need for Speed Most Wanted. If, you know, he can take out that disc and put it in a new case or something, he can get that to work. This here works great. It's in really good condition. I mean, this thing is almost minty fresh. But yeah, this thing here sold for really good money, and that puts us even more into the profit on our purchase that we did for the $160 where we got all the video game stuff last week. So we'll go ahead and get this shipped out. All right guys, so the next thing that sold was another PSP game right down here. This one here is The Simpsons for the PSP, complete in the box with the manual. Really nice condition actually. This one here sold for $16.99 free shipping. The buyer's on it is $17.99. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get this shipped out. And the weird thing is, check this out up here at the top. It sold for $17.99, and back in, this was probably 2007, this sold for $17.99 at GameStop. So kind of funny, but yeah, this also is from the $160 buy, and this puts us even more into the profit. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this shipped out. All right guys, so the next thing that sold was limited run number 74. This is a limited run number 74 Blaster Master 02 for the Nintendo Switch with the collector's card there in the back. And also I put all of my limited run games in these clear sleeves, like acrylics cases. They're really nice, and it just makes for a nice presentation when it arrives to the buyer. And this one here cost me, I bought like 100 of them for like 20 bucks. And this one here basically cost me like 2 cents, 20 cents, something like that. But anyways, these limited run games you can order off of their website. They only make a limited amount, and you have to pre-order them. And I ordered this back in July. They finally got here the other day, and they went up in okay value. I'm willing to make this, but we paid $29.99 for it, and it sold for $45 plus shipping. The buyer's all in at $51.50. So definitely a good sell. Super happy with it. And yeah, that's why I order a lot of limited run stuff, because it takes 4, 5, 6 months to ship out. And by the time you get it, it's gone up pretty significantly in value, to where you'll make a little bit of money. But if it hasn't gone up in value, I typically hold on to it. I've actually got a whole box of this stuff up in my attic, and some of that stuff I may have to hold on to for a couple years until it really goes up into, you know, a significant value enough for me to sell it on eBay. So yeah, I've probably got 10 or 15 items up in that box, and I've got more stuff that's still coming that hasn't shipped yet. So yeah, kind of like a little investment, but super happy with this one, and we'll go ahead and get that shipped out. All right guys, so the next thing that sold was an item that we actually got at the estate sale, where we picked up all those Boy Scout patches that we sold to Harry Tornado. This is like a 1940 to 1960, I gotta find it here, give me a second, here it is. 1940 to 1960 Elgin American Heart Makeup Powder Compact, gold with engraved woman and man on it. So really cool. This thing is super vintage, and really, I mean, this thing is probably almost an antique being that old. And what is an antique? 60 years? I don't know, leave down in the comments below, what is an antique, and I know 20 years is vintage, but what makes it an antique? Is it 60 years or 80 years or 100 years? I don't know. Anyways, this right here sold for $18.99 plus shipping. The buyer's all in at $23.32. So we'll go ahead and get that one shipped out to the buyer. All right, guys. So the next thing that sold was a huge lot of Power Rangers early 2000 action figures. This here is some of it was for parts and pieces, and some of them were complete. This here sold for $25 plus shipping. The buyer's on it at $45.98. It's already packaged up over here in a box. Right here. I'll put a picture here for you guys so y'all can see what they look like. But I gotta make sure they're packed correctly. This was part of the big tote that we got from Goodwill that was full of the action figures. And yeah, so here, I'll just kind of show you guys on top here what it looks like. These are all packaged in here like this. I will take some bubble wrap and put it around it just to kind of protect it, and then just close the box. It should ship just fine. I mean, some of these are already scratched up and scuffed up. I put all that in the listing, so they're not expecting to get mint condition toys. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and get this shipped out to the buyer. All right, guys, so the next thing that sold and the last thing for this video was Lego Bionicle parts lot. So this was just a bunch of parts. I think one of the figures was complete. I knew I wasn't gonna make very much on it because there wasn't a bunch in there. Typically, if you can get about 20 or 30 pounds of this stuff, you can sell it for about $50 to $100 depending on which Bionicles they are, and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, these here sold for $10 plus shipping. The buyer's on it at $24.03, and those are right over here. You got this here, this tub, and this tub. So they kind of got a good deal because I also threw the tubs in as well. Let's go ahead and get that shipped out to the buyer. All right, guys, so I really appreciate y'all stopping by today to check out this what sold video. I've also got another video that's going to be coming out probably either Sunday evening or Monday evening. And I'm going to start doing premieres on all of my videos around 5 p.m. when I do upload. So a couple days a week we'll do premieres around 5 o'clock, and you guys will be able to stop by and chat with us while we watch the video. I did one the other night. It was really cool. I thought it was really neat getting to chat with you guys because there was about 6 or 7 of you guys that stopped by. So if you didn't make it last video, be sure to make it this one. Stop by, say hello, let's chat it up. And yeah, I think premieres are pretty cool, so I'm gonna start doing that. And that way we can kind of chat it up and talk reselling while we watch the video. So the other video that y'all are going to be seeing here pretty soon, I'm actually headed out here in a few minutes. I got an 11 o'clock appointment at a private pick. The other day I went and picked this up here. It's brand new in the box. These listed in mint condition on eBay are going for around 60 to 80 bucks plus shipping. I've sold the Minecraft case before with the figures in it. I've sold that before in the past and got like $30 plus shipping. This one here we picked up for $15 from this lady, and I didn't know this, but she had a whole yard sale set up in her front yard with tarps over everything, and there was a bunch of stuff that got wet. But I think I can go there and get a bunch of stuff for a really cheap price because it got wet, and just lot up a bunch of the stuff. And there's still a lot of stuff that's in really good condition. And she had some more of this Minecraft stuff that was still sealed brand new in the box, and this stuff sells really well if it's brand new. So yeah, I'm heading over there, handing a few to go do a private pick. You guys will see that video as well this here in the next few days. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe down below, and comment your favorite pick from this past weekend. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.